everyone. So today I'm going to be giving you another room tour, and I know it probably seems like it might be a bit soon for that because my room hasn't changed a great deal, but my mum and I are going to be moving soon and like house sitting and stuff for a while, and I'll explain it all in another video. The video is more for me, to be honest, but I thought I may as well share it with you as well because I just want to remember exactly what this room was like before leaving it because I'm really going to miss it. I'm going to try and make this video shorter than the last one since you've already seen all of this, so I'm not going to be explaining as much. And yeah, really quickly, I just want to put in a side note that while this is a Gothic room tour, it's more aesthetically goth. I don't have that much like gothy merchandise and posters and stuff around. Like I have CDs and a few shirts, but that's it, because some people in the last one seem to have gotten a bit confused by that because I didn't have a lot of posters of like goth bands. I had other types. And yeah, anyway, yeah, so just so you know, it's more aesthetic than anything in this room. So yeah, here we go. I'm actually starting this video outside of my room. I have this bookcase here that doesn't fit in my room, so I thought I'd quickly show you. A bit junky, but it's just board games and stuff, then books and bones and my wonderful replica flintlock pistol. Yeah. I love so much. I got that from a really lovely friend of mine. Anyway, yeah, so there's some books and some bones, little tea set. Yeah, as you can see, I've started moving my oddities out here because there's no more room in my bedroom. So I've got bones, books, wet specimens, more books down here, more books and some Neopet stuff. More books, it has a couple of wet specimens and more books. I'm just gonna stop talking because you get what this is. Mushrooms. Yup. And yes, you did see Twilight. I used to really like it when I was about 14 and I just kept a couple of the books for the memories. Then over here, which you could say is kind of an extension of my room, is more of my dead things, but these are for making stuff out of, like artwork and then selling it and stuff. So this is where like supplies for that go, such as the bones on their own and then like the finished things like these, which are going to be on Etsy and stuff. This is what you see outside of my room. I just have this blue curtain, which I'm sure you've seen before, with mushrooms. And then there's my door. It's David Bowie, of course. So yeah, here's my room. I'll show it to you bit by bit. So start on this wall. Here's the door. And then more wall with pirate stuff and posters and things. And that's my altar. If you don't know what an altar is, because a few people on the last video don't, I have a separate video on that if you look for it explaining all about it. And then I have a bed there for my dog. And yeah, this door goes to my walk-in wardrobe, which I'll show you really quick. So, obviously jackets, coats, scarves, belts, all that stuff. Pretty much the same as before. Maybe slightly cleaner. There's my bedside table, not bedside table, my dressing table, sorry, and mirror and stuff. And there's that wall. Yep. Then we've got this corner here with, of course, my, is it called a candelabra? I'm pretty sure, which has stuff hanging all over it, which is mostly jewellery and stuff, and my coffin bag, which I love. And I have this new sign here that I got. And yeah, I don't know, gravestone and stuff. This is actually a money box. Some of my Neopets. And if you can see back here in this corner, there's like more pictures obviously, and I have my tea sets. Yeah. Then on the windowsill here I have all of my mushroom specimens, which you can't really see because it's too dark, but I might do a separate video on them, we'll see. I don't do enough video on my mushrooms. And then obviously there's where I keep most of my oddities. So I'll do a little scan over of those. I'll probably be doing a separate video on my entire collection soon because it's going to have to be all packed up and put in storage for a while and I'll miss them, so yeah. I just have some art books that are currently in use. Lots of stuff on the wall. Bedside table. Random stuff. And then small posters and things on the wall, of course. It's just everywhere. This is my bed, which has my laptop on it, as you can see. My plushies. And then obviously, as you can see, I have this big pentacle sheet on the wall and prayer flags and all sorts of stuff. And you can see on the ceiling I have my bats. So many bats. And I need more. Yeah. Here I have another window. So up the top I have some Halloween tinsel and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I just got all this random stuff around the window, mainly Halloween things. I went a little crazy this October. Yep, and then underneath I have one of my mushroom boards, which mainly has spore prints and stuff. So I'll show you that really quick. Yeah, it's a little bit messy at the moment because I've had to disrupt a few things, so I'm sorry about that. Then there's this wall with more stuff on it. Here's the wall that has my mushroom wall, as you can see, and my desk. So there's a close-up of the mushroom wall. And yeah, there's just mushrooms and bats and my little apple doll and stuff everywhere. There's my keys. Yeah. CDs. I don't actually have a lot of CDs. Most of my music is all owned digitally. So, yeah. And yeah, there's like my actual desk part. Currently putting a kitten skeleton together, if you can see that. So I just got to do the feet and then glue on the skull and it should be done. I just have my chair here with my batty blanket. And then underneath is the same as always, just bags of frames and then some bottles and jars. So one of the things that's really changed about this room, which isn't a big change, but I previously had my big art easel here and I took it out of my room and replaced it with a shelf for my art supplies, so it's not like strewn all over the floor. So I've got some work in progresses. Again, this has been in like every single one of my room tours for years. I've just never ever worked on it, but I still want to keep it. Yeah, it's all sorts, business cards, wire, pliers, I don't know, all sorts of stuff. Tea for tea staining bones. Yeah, art books. It's full of yarn. And then this is all taxidermy stuff. Yeah, those are all plastic bags for when I go scavenging, and there's a painting, random stuff on the floor, jars, these are all jars here. This is where I keep my polymer clay stuff, and those are all of my shoes. There's the rest of the wall, and there's my lovely kangaroo hide. And there's these, which are all like little souvenirs from previous art exhibitions that I've had. A mirror. So that's it. It hasn't really changed a lot since last time I did a room tour, so as I said, this is kind of more for me, but I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I hope it wasn't like too boring or anything, so I didn't explain a lot like I did last time, because it's already been explained and you've probably seen this before. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.